UT Squad, it's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Basketball Wives Season 10, Episode 20 review. Let's get right into it. So, Duffy visits Jackie at Jackie's little place that she's staying at while filming. And Jackie tells her about the drama with Jen and how Jen is upset because she called her a giraffe, but Jackie thought she called the girl a donkey, which don't make it no better. And about the whole runway fiasco at the fashion show. And Jackie was like, she's going to talk to Jen and apologize. Jackie also lets Duffy know that her name came up in conversation too, and how British said that Duffy did something that didn't sit well with her. And she was like, did you repost Malaysia to get back at Brandy? And Duffy was like, girl, before the Ponderosa, I was with Malaysia, and she said, hey, that band you gave me really snatched my waist and helped with my back when I was exercising. I did a video of it, and I'm going to post it. So I was like, oh, wow, she's going to post my video, and I didn't even have to ask, like, how nice. And so with that being said, this is my business. Malaysia is a public figure. People do look at her for, product advice, things that she uses. So yeah, that would give me free promotional from another celebrity saying, hey, I use this product and it worked. So why wouldn't I repost it? I don't think it's anything wrong with her reposting something that has to do with her business. Now I can see if she just all of a sudden start kicking with the girl, they best friends all of a sudden out the blue now because her and Brandy are into it. But they had already started building a friendship before her and Brandy got into it. And Brandy said that she didn't care about that. So I don't understand what would be the big issue. And British, get somewhere and sit down. You got bigger things to worry about, like that ankle bracelet on your fat cankle, lady, okay? Instead of worrying about what's going on between these girls. So Jackie invites the ladies to Sacramento. That's where she and Doug live. And she wants them to see her hometown. And Doug is off for a minute. So, she just wants everybody to come down and kick it. We then see Brandy visit Angel at her house, and she gives her daughter Imani flowers because, Angel's daughter had gotten sick with having these really bad migraines and stuff. The doctors did a whole bunch of tests, and they didn't see anything, thank God. But her little daughter is just the cutest thing ever. So Brandy even suggests to Angel that she go to like a mommy support group to help with her postpartum depression. So finally, she's going to take Brandy up on her advice because British also had told her she needed to go as well. And she really does need to go. But I just think Angel needs to go to therapy, period, because it's always something going on in that lady's life and she just can't handle life. It seemed like somebody coughed, she about to start crying. So I don't even think it got anything to do with postpartum. I think it's just Angel, honestly. After that, we see Brooke meet up with her husband. She walks in this black freakum dress with ties going down the side, with her being naked underneath, and her boobs is out, and she looks great. And I knew right then and there when she walked in with that outfit what the MO was. It was, I'm about to make him hurt. I'm about to continue to play this game that I ain't coming back and I want a divorce and make him hurt some more, drag this out. But I knew that girl was going back to that man. If she wasn't going back to that man, she wouldn't have worn that dress. She would not have worn that dress because when you're done, honey, she would have showed up in a jogging suit and been like, sir, it is over. It is a wrap. Can I get my appetizer to go? So they sit down, he brings her flowers and he says that he wants to take the necessary steps to repair their relationship. And she says that she needs to think about it. Child, she already thought about it. And they're going to go from there and see what can happen. So I don't know where they're at today, especially because, her daughter ended up passing away. So I don't know if that further pushed them apart or brought them further together. So I don't know. Somebody let me know if y'all follow Brooke. Is her and her husband still together? Are they working things out, or is the divorce still on? So Brandy and Jason end up having dinner with Jackie and Doug, and it was good to see old Doug looking like some country crock butter. Okay. She wants Jason to pick Doug's brain about coaching. He's already coaching on some G League NBA team or whatever. And Doug gives him really good advice because Doug loves what he does and he's having a good time and everything. So, she just wants him to be able to move to LA though to do the coaching. And, he ain't trying to do that. He's trying to stay in Texas. So we then go to Duffy meeting up with British, and she confronts her about, what Jackie told her about British feeling some type of way about the IG post. So British was like, why would you post that B on your Instagram? And Duffy was like, Brandy didn't come across my mind. Me and Brandy were cool at the time, and Brandy and Malaysia were cool. So Malaysia posted my business without me asking her. Of course I'm going to repost it. Am I wrong? And British was like, yeah, because you and her are not friends. Y'all are just associates. Okay, and it's a post about my business. Grow up. Can we please grow up where we're sitting here having a conversation about Instagram posts? And this isn't an Instagram post with them in the club popping bottles. This is an Instagram post about her business. Girl, if y'all don't get a life, oh my Lord. So Duffy was like, she ain't did nothing to me. British says that means your loyalty don't mean nothing. And Duffy was like, my loyalty is not in question. I'm supposed to say F your effort for helping my business because I don't want to hurt Brandy's feelings, who just called me weird, who talked about me going to therapy. I don't owe Brandy no loyalty. Now, this is how I feel about the I don't owe Brandy no loyalty comment. As far as the IG post is concerned, like she said, we all were cool when this took place. So there shouldn't be no issue. It ain't like I posted it and me and her got cool after me and Brandy fell out. Everybody was good when it was going on. So she posted the video and then I reposted it. It just so happened to be that she posted the video after me and Brandy got into it. You know what I'm saying? But that's semantics at this point. As far as her saying I don't owe Brandy no loyalty, I think that was a bit much. I think that was, a reach because y'all have been friends for 20 some years or whatever. Yes, y'all are going through a difficult time, and yes, she has hurt you. And up until this point, I still have felt like Brandy is the cause of all of this. But unless you just was flat out at that point feeling like the friendship was over, I don't think that was something that needed to be said. So, it was a sticky situation to be in. So British in her confession was like, I'm super shocked she said that because they've been friends since they were teenagers. We then see Jackie, British, and Brooke. It looked like they had just got done taking a walk or something like that. And Brooke was like, I talked to Jen, and Jen said that you like to call people out their names behind their backs, but not to their face. And Jackie was like, I'm going to apologize to her for the runway thing. And they was like, and apologize for calling her a giraffe. And Jackie was just looking like, okay, I might. So then British tells them about the no loyalty comment from Duffy. And she was like, I wonder, should I not tell Brandy because I don't want things to escalate even more between them? And Brooke was like, you have to tell her. You know what I'm saying? That's your girl. And you're loyal to her, so you need to tell her. And I'm like, Brooke is the last person you need to be listening to when Brooke looked like she got a whole snow cone in the back of her butt. Girl, her and her botched booty, baby. You can't tell me nothing about life when you're literally walking around with a stop sign in your behind. Absolutely not. I think that she shouldn't have said nothing. Because you already know how Brandy is. And Brandy is dramatic and over exaggerate everything and take everything way overboard. So I just would have stayed out of it because it's none of your business, British. So after that, Jackie meets up with Jen and apologizes to her about the fashion show incident and says maybe she took the whole real estate comment that Jen made to heart and she took it too deep. And Jen was like, when you get mad, don't call me names. Like, just don't do it. And Jackie was like, I was just mad at the time. I apologize. And so she invites her on the Sacramento trip as well. British meets with Brandy and tells her what Duffy said. And I'm like, oh my God, you just don't know how to shut your trap. So Brandy was like, I brought her here. She was living in my basement and you don't owe me no loyalty. I brought her here so people could know who she is outside of Texas because I believed in that B. I gotta go. It's just too much. And Brittany was like, you leaving? You just can't leave me out by myself. And British in her confession gonna tell me something. I think I made things worse. Oh, you think? You really think? Really, girl? Duh, you knew it was gonna cause this before you even told her. And you know, Brandy is one of those people that just fly off the handle without getting all the facts, the context clues, and everything. Does she have a right for her feelings to be hurt by that comment? Yes. But she has yet to even take responsibility for the way that she talked to Duffy, treated Duffy, and everything else for them to even get to this point. So the ladies get to Sacramento, and Brooke says that her husband been blowing her up. They've been talking all the time, went on a few dates, and she's considering giving him another chance. But we all know she had already made that decision, child, but whatever. So Brandy decides not to address the Duffy situation on this trip because she don't want to ruin, Jackie's, trip. And Doug is around and she's trying to get Doug help with Jason. So she ain't trying to, muddy the waters. So when they get to the hotel, Jackie has champagne and caviar waiting for the ladies. And the ladies was like, okay, this is a step up from Jackie's last trip. And so the ladies go to their rooms. Everybody has a suite except for Jen. Still a nice room, but just wasn't a suite. So Jen is disgusted, honey. Disgusted. So she and Angel and British go to Duffy's room. And she was like, oh, you got a suite too. And Duffy was like, yeah. And Jen was like, do I look like a deluxe B to you? Like Jackie to put me in just a regular room. She was like, y'all got suites too? And they was like, yeah, we all got like little lounge areas in our room. So she was like, oh, okay. So it's making her feel like Jackie did it on purpose. So Jen FaceTimed Jackie, all rowdy, honey, bobbing her head, and was like, why would you put me in a deluxe room, Jackie? Do I look like a deluxe B to you, or do I look presidential? Because I think I look presidential. Ain't nothing about me deluxe. It's so ridiculous. So Jackie was like, wait a minute. Is something wrong with your room, Jen? And she was like, yes, I'm not in the suite. That's what's wrong. Jackie was like, I know you're effing kidding me right now. And Jen was like, I know you're kidding putting me in a deluxe room because I feel like you're hating on me. Jackie was like, I'm going to come up there and clown your MF butt. And she was like, well, come on. And the conversation ends. And Duffy was like, you really feel like she did this on purpose? And Jen was like, yes, of course. And it's left on a cliffhanger. Child, do I think that Jackie did it on purpose? Absolutely 100%. 100%. She put her in that room like that on purpose. Somebody got to create some drama on this show, child. And Jackie Christie is the one to do it. I found it hilariously funny because it's so easy to mess with Jen. Jen is so easy to be messed with, child. So it was funny to me. I honestly didn't care. Y'all let me know, however, what y'all felt about tonight's episode of Basketball Wives. Overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode a C-. I'm ready for this season to wrap up. It's kind of dragging out at this point. Y'all make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.